but obviously you'd have to have some sort of support system.
Right.
Your family?
Yeah. When I told my mom and dad back in high school that this is what I wanted to do, naturally, parents want you to do the 4-year thing, get a bachelor's, get all that stuff that you can have to fall back on. But they saw my development over the years in music, and they saw that it wasn't just hobby. Like it wasn't. They saw that it wasn't just something that I just kind of did on the side. Like it
wasn't a quirk.
Yeah, I was always in like a band, or I was all like my life was surrounded by music.
Okay.
Like everything that I wanted to do was involved in music.
I tell people when they come to the school, parents, students, the students that's the most ambitious, disciplined, and focused are the ones that usually get what they want. We also talk a lot about networking, but it's obvious you didn't have to do a lot of networking to get where you are. I mean, you happen to be in the right place at the right time?
Yeah, I think, not that I didn't have to do a lot of networking. I think it was just, I believe I was networking without knowing that I was networking.
How so?
Just talking to a lot of people, just being me. Okay. Being in certain places, certain venues, and having people that are connected, just having good relationships with them. And they're like, oh, you gotta meet my man Quest. Like, he's a beast. Like, everybody, like, you just gotta meet him. And I'll come in just chilling, just being me. And, people just kind of see what I can do. Right. And they want to come back. They like me as a person, and they like the things that I do. So, I mean, it's really, like, networking is a big part of it. But it's really, you really got to just know what you want to do and just go after it. Like, like there's no tomorrow. No one's ever going to hear your voice if you never say anything.
Exactly.
So I've been in more so of a mindset to speak a lot more, in a metaphorical sense. But, and that's kind of just that's just things that I learned here. Like, just really be fast and be precise. Because, I mean, people that are creative, we're weird. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah.
We're really
it's true.
Weird. So it's like you got to catch it when you got to catch it. Because if you don't, you might miss the magic. So I don't have time for anybody that might miss the magic.
How do you keep yourself relevant? Because a lot of times you're going to be working and working, and when do you have time to hone up on your skills? Or what do you do?
Yeah, myself, the best way I stay relevant is to listen. I do a lot of listening and a lot of reading. So I'll listen to kind of what's going on overseas. So normally Europe knows what's next. Okay. Or Europe is already doing what's next before America gets it. Okay. So, as far as, music goes, kind of listening to different music around the world, reading different magazines like Mix Magazine, EQ Magazine, kind of see what people are using, new effects that are coming out, new plugins, new VST software that's coming out. And I read a lot of articles on like Grammy Award winning producers and their techniques and how they do their songs. I was watching this channel called Palladia. My TV stays on that channel because it's really just like concerts and music documentaries. Right. I woke up, a lot of times I wake up to like some of the dopest music that like it's like my favorite stuff. But I remember this one day I woke up and this documentary of Simon and Garfunkel was on. And just kind of seeing like their techniques of how they recorded a lot of their album was just really fascinating because it was so old, but the techniques that they were using was so ahead of its time. Okay, just
they were innovators.
Exactly. So really remain a student to your craft.
Okay.
You can't really feel like you know everything because you don't. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have a lot of knowledge, there's still more knowledge to be gained. So,
well, you're obviously a part of what's next, and we appreciate you coming here. Anything else you'd like to add?
I would just say, as far as, up and coming students, when you get here, really be about your music and really be about your craft. Your ambition has to be super high because it's so competitive out here. There's so many people that do what you do. Even if you think you're the greatest, there's somebody better than you. So really keep that in mind, stay focused, move forward, and work hard. I'm a firm believer in hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So, if you have a lot of talent and you work hard, then you really can't be stopped. So that's really all I really have to say.
Brenton Smith, Chief Engineer at Duke Ellington School for the Arts, Washington, D.C.
See you later.
Thank you very much for joining us. If you want more information about the Omega Studio School, you can always go to our website, www.omegastudios.com. We thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.